G'day, it's Pete here and welcome to Hang 10 episode 40. I can't believe I've done 40 of them now. 400 approximate hands to sift through and go back. Hope you've enjoyed them as much as I have. Anyway, we'll get stuck into it and see what this one has to offer. Alright, one no trump double. Great. Well, one no trump won't be a particularly good spot. So first thing to discuss with your partner is, do you play system on? Most people that play standard do play system on. So I want a Stayman because I think either major will play better. Now the robots don't, without the double, the robots don't have a weak with both majors via Stayman. I'm hoping that they do after a Stayman. 2 clubs, jump to 3 diamonds, 7 plus diamonds, 11 plus total points. 3 hearts natural. That can be a 4-card suit, that's crazy. 4 diamonds, 5 diamonds. Okay, well, I'm more of a passenger here. My guess is they probably go down. I think we got 2 club tricks, and my partner probably has a diamond trick. Because Ace, King, Jack of clubs, no heart points, King, Queen of spades, that's 13 points, so they need at least 2, so my partner needs at least the Queen of diamonds and probably has 3 of them. Anyway, let's cash those clubs. Right. My partner did have the Queen of diamonds, but it was a Doubleton Queen. So they had 8, so they're making this. It was a good hand for counting. I've got, my partner had all those missing points. King, Queen of spades, Ace, King, Jack of clubs, and the Queen of diamonds. That was the bare minimum that you could have. And if West didn't have 8 diamonds, they were going down. But yeah, my partner had only 2 diamonds, so they're actually cold. But again, still a useful hand to try and count out, work out what points they have. I knew I was completely useless on defense, but working out that those were my partner's exact points, and hopefully they had Queen third. Alas, not to be. King X would have been nice. Ace of diamonds would have been nice. All those things were possible, but yeah, I was really hoping for Queen third. I thought that was more reasonable. 3 diamonds. 8, 9, 4, 2, 3, 4. No bid here. Pass 3 diamonds. Pass 3 hearts. So I got 9 points. Now, when your partner bids over preamps, they have to sort of assume you've got some points. So the usual range that they expect for you to have is about 7 to 9 balance, and that's what they're just assuming you have. If you have more than that, you're like entitled to bid. Here I'm maximum for the range that my partner probably expects me to have. So I don't think I have a bid. I think I've just got to pass here. And yeah, preamps do get you. There are some times that will make, but I think passing this is better than bidding on here. So, how do they do? Well, we haven't started well. We've lost 4 tricks, but looks like we're probably going to get the rest. Yeah, plus 140. Thanks for coming. Beautiful hand. So here, my partner had 13 points. They're pretty minimum for what they've actually got. You'd usually expect them to have a bit more for this, but like 3 hearts is fine, but they're just at the minimum end. And can they beat us? Yeah, they can. Like my partner's minimum, and we can be beaten 3 tricks. So it really was a good thing that I didn't bid on there. But I think passing is the normal choice there. So yeah, 7 to 9 points, typical thing that your partner's going to expect from you there. And if you're in that range, you just let it go. If you're unbalanced, you can bid again. If you're If you've got more points than 7 to 9, yeah, you can bid. If you've got less, then you just put down dummy and hope for the best that your partner's sort of got you covered there, but sometimes you'll go down. What actually happened in the play here? So an ace of clubs, king of diamonds switch. Okay, low heart to the 10 and they won. They cashed the king of clubs, and another club which they ruffed, and then played a trump. Whoa. Okay, so right there, that's when they sort of blew most of their tricks. Ace of clubs, king of diamonds. Yeah, so ace of diamonds, switching to the king of diamonds blew a couple of tricks. What do I have to do? Continue with the club and just keep pounding on the clubs there for down 3. Anyway, I'm happy we made. Alright, we'll move on to hand number 3. 10, 12 points, balanced hand. So nice easy 1 club opening. Partner bid 1 spade. So I got a fit in spades and ace came in with 3 hearts. I don't think I should bid 3 spades. I think that should be a slightly better hand. So I'm really going to pass and then hope my partner either reopens with a double or bid something where I can then bid my spades. But no, we bought it there. So I would have liked to have gotten to 3 spades, but if I bid 3 spades here, we'll end up in 4 spades too often. So really I just hope that my partner's got an invitational hand, and then if they've got that, they'll usually reopen with a double or bid something else, and then I can correct to spades. Right. So ace has 1 spade, so what are they, like probably 7 hearts. So 1, 7, 3, 2. Okay. Where are we going to get our tricks from? I don't really feel the urge to open up diamonds or clubs. I know the spade's going to get roughed. So I just really want to be passive here. The diamonds could set up. I might need to push a club through, but I don't think, like, while I might need to push a club through, I might also need to push a diamond through. I think it's probably better to assume that neither of these suits is setting up straight away. So I'll just actually exit really passively with a heart. This means that I can always exit with a spade again later. Roughed, and they drew a trump. Okay, and they're now playing a diamond. Okay, and they roughed the diamond. So East is a 1-7-1-4. So all my clubs are really, really valuable. Okay. And they've only got 1 entry to the west hand. Let's shell the diamond for starters. And then shell the spade. And they're actually squeezing me. That is nice. So East has King Jack to 7. I think it's best to hope that they don't have... if East has King Queen 4th club, there's nothing I can do about this. So I'm hoping that my partner's got Singleton Queen or Singleton King of clubs, in which case I can discard a club. And at this stage, I am legitimately stuffed. Yeah. Doubles... Well, I'm squeezed in the black suits, but the robot's playing a double squeeze of sorts. Oh, they had 8 hearts. 1, 8. Yeah, that's right. Got the count wrong. So they've got 8 hearts. 1 spade, 8 hearts, 1 diamond, and 3 clubs. So my partner's got 2 clubs. If it's the queen, again, I am squeezed because their clubs are just going to come good. If my partner's got the king of clubs, I can afford to throw a club away. It was the queen, so I was actually legitimately squeezed. Nicely played, robot. Yeah, so counting again, I thought they were a 1-7-1-4, but they had an extra heart here. So I led the ace of spades, switched to a heart, And spade got ruffed. They cashed the king of hearts, and they gave up a diamond. Ace of diamonds, which they ruffed, and they played another heart. So this is where the pressure starts building on me. I know that they've got, well, I thought they had 4 clubs, but I could have counted hearts and knew they had 8. But yeah, so right there, then I knew. When they play their final heart, I can't throw the king of spades away because then I've got the ace king of clubs and the jack of spades. If I throw a club away, I've got the ace king and the third round of clubs. But at least when I throw a club away, if my partner happens to have the king, we actually have another trick. But that was a nice squeeze by old East there. Beautiful hand, nicely played. They were vulnerable against Not so I understand why they bid 3 hearts. West could have considered bidding 4 hearts just on the vulnerability or something. Tough for them to get to 4 hearts, but someone probably should have bid a little bit more. Definitely a tricky hand. Anyway, minus 200, and nicely played by East there. Alright, so moving on to hand number 4. 2 points, eh? That is not enough to encourage me. So I'll pass again and see how my partner goes. Some people often panic and go, well, I don't want to play in 1 diamond. Or as the other person was like, I've got 18 points and I wanted to get to like 3 no trumps or something. But 1 diamond is definitely high enough. And we went down. 1 diamond looks like a playable spot in our 5-2 fit. Even if diamonds can be a 3-card suit, it means your partner has compensating other values. And trying to find a better spot might just escalate you too high. So passing 1 diamond seems fine. And they can actually beat us 2 tricks on the Ace of Hearts lead. Wow. That's not particularly realistic. And my partner only had 17 points. Not the 18 I was thinking they had. But yeah, unbalanced hand, so 1 diamond was fine. We've got nowhere really to go. Even our spade fit doesn't play that well. But yeah, pretty clear pass here, I think. Alright. Doesn't look like I'm getting much declaring in here. 1 no trump from my partner. 4, 6, 9 points. I'm happy to force to game with this 9. It's an average 9. You could invite, but vulnerable, I don't want to miss a game. So I'll just stamen and bid 3 no. How do we do? Not so good. Down 3. Wow. What happened there? This looks like an awful layout. The Ace Queen of Hearts are sitting over there. The King of Diamonds is sitting there. The Queen of Spades is offside, and they've got 5 spades. Oof. And yet we are still cold. So what does my partner have to do? So diamond lead, and they win the 7. I reckon they just have to return another diamond here. Well, they can do lots of things. Low club was not one of them. They have 9 winning options, and they chose one of the few that does not work. I think just low diamond and setting up those diamonds seems a decent idea. You're fairly sure East has the King of Diamonds, so giving up a diamond seems reasonable. Alternatively, you could try and take a heart finesse. But I reckon just getting those diamonds running. So even with all that bad stuff happening, we can still make, if my partner plays slightly better. My partner has an awesome hand. 17 highs, 5 card suit. I would have treated this as 18, 19 as well. So getting to game, pretty normal, I'd think. But the robots managed to, well, not play it the best, and then they absolutely ripped us to shreds, beating us down 3. Whew. Alright. Halfway through. Some weird stuff happening, but yeah. Hand number 6. Still, I won't do much bidding. 2 no trumps from my partner. Easy 3 no trump bid here. Let's see how they go this time. I'm much more content, or I think they'll do much better here. I've only lost 2 tricks. They might lose 1 more. Yeah, they're going to lose the final trick. Plus 430. Beautiful. And that looks like a pretty easy hand there. 5 club tricks, 2 heart tricks, a diamond trick, and 2 spades. Yeah, that's 10 tricks. Pretty much every lead gets to 10 as well, so pretty routine hand there. And that was hand number 6. Hand number 7. Finally, I get to do some bidding. Unbalanced hand, 10, 13 points, and stiff queen, that's fine. I'll just support my partner here to 3 spades. When they bid a new suit at the 2 level here, in a competitive auction, it should always be a 5 card suit. So that's why I was happy to raise. And I caught a raise to 4 spades. Again, don't get to show off any declare play, but my partner gets to run through this hand. And they might... I didn't see what happened on trick 1, but they might make 12 tricks here. Yeah, 12 tricks. Did we miss a slam? Certainly looks possible. Okay, so we've got 1 diamond loser. Besides that, not much. My stiff queen of diamonds and my good club suit worked wonders. So to make this, you need spades not breaking terribly. Slam's actually a really good contract here. Clubs 3-2 and spades not 5-0 is definitely enough. If clubs are 4-1, you can basically take a heart finesse. So you've got 2 diamond losers and a heart loser. So you lose 1, you rough your diamond loser, and then the heart loser the heart loser either goes on the 4th, 5th round of clubs, or otherwise, if the clubs don't break, you just take a heart finesse. So slam is actually quite good here. A 5-0 spade split will probably take you down, but you still might even be able to make if West had 5 spades. So really tricky one to bid to a slam. Basically, North needs to find out. I've got ace, king, queen of clubs and a singleton diamond. Not too easy for them. They could q-bid 4 hearts, but that's optimistic, but it's an option. But if I've got a more normal hand, then they'll be getting far too high. So, yeah, I think getting to 4 spades is normal, but you'd really like to get to 6 on these cards. But it's always tough when the opponents get in the way and preempt and things. Alright, 7 boards down, 3 to go. Okay, this is a good hand. 18 high card points and my partner opens. So I'll start with 1 spade. I think playing with the robots I could have made a strong jump shift. They do that, but I still prefer 1 spade. Get in there, I'll bid 2 diamonds, 4th suit forcing. And my partner just followed up with 2 hearts. This is just like a garbage bid, doesn't promise a 6th heart yet. So I'll bid my 2 spades. We got a spade raise, good. So we got a Doubleton spade, possibly another fit in hearts. If my partner does have a Doubleton spade, then they've got at most a Doubleton diamond. So no diamond losers. And I'm really just curious about the ace of clubs, ace of hearts, king of spades. So let's just jump to 4 no trumps. And you've got 2 or 5 key cards. Probably not 5, but 2 looks appropriate, so let's just bid 6 spades. Won't necessarily make, but seems reasonable. Yeah, so my partner's a 5-5. And yeah. I would have thought that they could have bid 3 clubs at this stage to show a 5-5. But maybe they play that as shows extra points. I don't really do that. I'll just round out my shape there. So I would have bid 3 clubs. Anyway, so I got 2 diamond losers. Oh no, sorry, only 1 diamond loser. I've led 1. 1 diamond. I got a couple of heart losers. My entries are mangled here. Win the jack of diamonds, unblock the jack of clubs, ruff a diamond, ace king of clubs pitching my hearts, ruff a king of spades, ruff a heart. My entries here are really mangled. Basically, I want to ruff 1 diamond and pitch 2 hearts and then hope that the spades are good from there. Other lines of play, like I could overtake the jack of clubs and get 2 discards, but then I prefer the ruffing 1 diamond and pitching both my hearts. It frees up my entries back to my hand. So yeah, let's go with this. I win that. I'll cash the jack of clubs. The jack of clubs doesn't really matter because I'm not going to use my 3rd club anyway. 3rd club winner. So let's ruff that and draw 1 round of trumps. Okay, and take a pitch. Take a pitch. Okay, clubs broke, and we'll now ruff in and see what happens in spades. If they break, I make 13 tricks, which they do, and nice. So interesting hand, but not super complicated there. We didn't miss a grand slam. We're off the ace of hearts, but can make 13 tricks as soon as they don't cash that. So I had a few different options, but after the diamond lead, I liked my line of play. Pitching 2 of my hearts and ruffing 1 of my diamond. It's gonna make pretty much any time clubs are 5-2 or better. Like if clubs were 6-1, I would have gone down. If clubs are 5-2, even though if they get to ruff the 3rd round of clubs, all my hearts go. So then I just need to hope I don't have a spade loser, but that's... I drew 1 round, then they ruffed, so I won't have a spade loser. So basically, as my line of play was going to make as long as clubs were no worse than 5-2. Which looks reasonable. A few different other options of playing that. Leading up to the Heart King would not have been one of them. Anyway, hand number 8. Moving on. Now up to number 9. And I am treated to a fantastic hand here. 3 points, and my partner's a passed hand, so the opponents at least have game on, and I get to sit here and wonder if they bid slam. One spade past 1 no trump, forcing past 4 spades. Pass, pass, pass. Okay, so pretty much a blind lead. I'll just lead a sort of more passive club here. I've got nothing really to go on, so from 4 small, lead my 2nd highest. Oh, that didn't work. It looks like clubs are 2, 4, 5, 2. East has at least 7 spades, so my partner's capping out at 1 spade. So my partner's got a lot of red cards here. Ooh, wow, 6 spades. So, 6 spades. So my partner's actually 5-4 in the reds. My partner does not have the ace of hearts, because otherwise Declara's line of play is absolutely crazy because they'd have no entries. So East has ace, king, queen to 6 spades, king, jack of clubs, and the ace of hearts. And they got 6 spade tricks, 2 hearts is 8, and 5 clubs is 13. So we are not taking any tricks. Looks like I had to stumble upon a diamond lead here to get any tricks at all. There we go. Minus 710, just as predicted. So counting their tricks there made me realise that I didn't actually need to do anything more. And their turn to miss a slam. So 710 there. Slam's actually cold. They've only got one diamond loser because of the singleton diamond. I do not like East's bid. I think it's crazy. They've got a game forcing hand, but I would introduce my heart suit. And then insist on spades, because if partner's got a heart fit, then 6 hearts could be really good. 4 spades, a pretty crazy bid. Yeah, so on a diamond lead we hold at 212. Any other lead, and I've just got 13 tricks. And just by counting their tricks, you can see 5 clubs, 2 hearts, and 6 spades. And you just know you can put your cards away at that stage. Other things is, like from the line of play, when they cashed the king jack of clubs and then drew trumps so that they had no entry to the west hand, you know straight away that when they do that, they've got the ace of hearts, because otherwise they would have just completely isolated the west hand, and they wouldn't be doing that. So you know that they've got the ace of hearts, and it's really easy to count their tricks. Anyway, lucky last. And again, not a particularly fantastic hand for showing off my bidding much, but we'll get to see what the opponents do. I get to raise my partner here, and they buy it in 2 hearts. My partner has a nice hand, 15 points. He might have missed a game. There seems to be a sort of hang 10 of missed opportunities. And lots of counting. Well, we didn't miss game. Well, we didn't make game, sorry. Did we miss a game? No, so they can hold us to 2. We've got 2 diamond losers. And, yeah, nothing's particularly friendly on this hand. So 2 diamond losers, a couple of spade losers, and a trump loser. So my partner made 8 tricks, so that was fine. But overall it seemed a few missed opportunities, but lots of good examples of counting here. So here I got to sort of pick all the points for my partner at minimum. Then here talking about bidding over preamps and what you should or shouldn't be bidding, what your partner expects of you when they're bidding. Here where East underbid, they didn't bid to their game, but boy did they play it well when they squeezed me. That was really nice. Here I passed 1 diamond, which seems a fine spot to play, went 1 down. Got to 3-0 here, another missed opportunity where my partner found one of a few cards that would actually let them go down in this contract rather than setting up the diamonds. This one, very stock standard, 3-0 trumps. Then miss slam. This would be a really tricky one to actually get to. Really tough hand to bid. Here we actually got to slam. Really good slam. Made 13 tricks, but can't make grand slam because we're off the ace of hearts. Then it was their turn to have a missed opportunity. They missed out on 6 spades, and they make 7 if I don't lead a diamond. And very easy there to count their tricks. And finally, my partner actually did pretty well to stop. I would have been maybe more encouraged to bid on than they did. Anyway, that was Hang 10 episode 40. Hope you really enjoyed it. Love to hear how you guys went on these sorts of hands. I'll be right back in about 15 minutes with a game with Jenny. So hopefully you come back for that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you back in 15 minutes. Bye for now.